this needs to go to 1%. And this is used by Tesla. So you can see, even Tesla is using something which is still very prone to attack. Yeah. Now, I've talked about images and I've said that RGB sensor, I'm trying to fool the RGB sensor. And I'm hoping that it doesn't use the LiDAR sensor or radar sensors, other sensors. Now let's say, I should not be satisfied. I should again think, what happens if the car only uses LiDAR? It might be the case, right? The car might use just LiDAR. So this same concept I applied for LiDAR sensors. So LiDAR is basically, if you don't know, it's basically a 3D image of the object. So I don't know, I can't show how it looks, but it looks similar to this camera. So if I put an object in front of it and turn it around, it will generate this 3D image. So are you understanding how LiDAR sensors work? It is similar to that, and I just move around the object. I get a 3D mesh. So this is also called a 3D mesh. This is also called a point cloud. All of these words tell the same thing. A 3D image of your data. And using the same. Yeah. Layers. Not holograms, exactly. These are dense actually. So basically it tries to show, you can say, depth estimation. The LiDAR shows the depth estimation. Based on depth, it generates an accurate approximate pixel depth, width and height. So now you get a cube, but you can get it for other structures also. So you can take depth as a feature as well. Yeah, and using the same algorithm earlier, I used class specific noise on LiDAR nodes, LiDAR sensors, in between these 3D points. And you can see prediction monitor, label monitor, after attacks monitor, but label tracer. So it generated this noise into this, but it is saying that this is a tracer. And again, this is the same thing, but I just put the LiDAR sensor, LiDAR data here. The attack was successful in LiDAR autonomous also. So now this is a whole another problem now for the autonomous vehicles or drones using LiDAR sensors, because now the attack is not only working on RGB sensors, but it's also working on 3D data. So to solve this, it takes much longer to actually generate a defense for this, because generally how much time you take to train, a defense has to take twice of it. So you generally hear these terms called as training time of an algorithm. Training time takes 1 day, training time takes 10 hours, 5 hours, 1 hour. So whenever you hear training, just think intuitively that a defense will take twice of it. So 1 day training, 2 days of defense. So training for that generally took like weeks or months, and that is just for one image or one class. Yeah, on the RGB data. So for the LiDAR, it took like many months, and the defense for it now, do you see how long it takes for you to create a defense? For a whole data set, it might take years. So that is the main issue now. Generating a defense in the LiDAR space takes more time, takes more understanding, takes more features, different kinds of features. So Yeah. And I wanted to show another important thing. Generating just one patch is not enough. So you actually have to test multiple cases over different patches. So I tested for different pixels of different 14 by 14, 20 by 20, various pixel patches to actually show which showed the best accuracy. And this showed the best 14 by 14. Same thing. You can see car vanish. So yeah, this is basically my algorithm, the article which we can discuss if you want for the next 30 minutes. Thank you.